Hey, mains and not mains, how do you bees? It's me, Tummy G, aka you fat guy. Did your fat guy call you? He's calling right now. Hi, fat guy. So I decided to pick up a Puffco Plus. I also ordered a Puffco Proxy. Yay me! I am treating the fuck out of myself right now. I am treating the fuck out of myself. But I digress because I want to keep this video as super short as possible. So I'm not going to go over all the fine details. This is not going to be a deep dive or anything like that. I've already opened it, charged it, used it. So I'm really just going to tell you what I think about it or what I thinks about it. Yeah. There are a few things that could definitely stand to be better. That is not the charger. That is a GPS chip. I don't know what I'm doing there, little man. Um, but yeah, this charger is for the birds. It's one of these like screw on. You screw it onto the. Well, don't. Oh, that's because I took the wrong piece off. No wonder. Um, I am sorry for being such a jackalope or whatever. Uh, but it's one of these chargers that you plug into the thing like this, and then you plug it into the wall. So obviously, no pass-through charging, unfortunately, and also you can't put very much in here at a time. This is not your take a huge dab, blow out massive clouds type of vape. And also the manual, just hold the button and puff function, whatever, in my personal opinion, isn't all that great. Um, the sesh mode is definitely where it's at. I tried the manual mode and the sesh mode. Well, I tried the manual mode on all three temperature settings, and I tried the the sesh mode on both the hottest and the coldest. And I will explain why. Because when I was trying it out, it was like it felt like I wasn't hardly getting much, on the low settings. So I that was doing it manually. So I tried doing the sesh mode after I had already clicked into the high temp, and so I did sesh mode, and I got a pretty nice one like that. And the surprising thing was, at the hottest temperature, it was actually not super bad. It was not harsh or anything. It was super smooth. But then I tried again later after I packed the new one because you don't want to cook at maximum temperature and then try to reheat at a lower temperature. It's just you've already burned them terps off. It's not going to burn any better. So that being said, I waited until I put a little bit more in, and then I did the sesh mode at the lowest temperature, and it actually did pretty good at the lowest temperature. So I am definitely not unhappy about my purchase. I will show you a little bit, like what is all up in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? It is not a head. Well, and it's not a Puffco Plus dab vaporizer anymore either. But because it's right here. But we did get a very odd instruction manual. Um, I don't think I've seen one like that before. And we got some swabby swabs, and we got the charger. No extra atomizer or anything special. This was about $100, and this is the new version, the second Mark II, whatever. I almost bought the original version because it was $5 cheaper, and they had the one that's like rainbow colored, and I thought that was really cool. But I'd rather have the newer one. The old one, I mean, is basically, as I understand it, about the same. But the new one has like this silicone like built into it, Whereas the old one like came with a piece of silicone that you could then put on it. Um, I might have been better off just going with the original. And I am sorry I forgot to mute the TV if there's an echo. Uh, let me fix that real quick. So yeah, let's see. I've already taken one, I think, off of this pack. So, but there should be another one. We're going low temp. We're going lowest temp right here, sesh mode. Oh, but it might help if I turned it back on first. 5 clicks to turn it on, and then 2 for auto sesh. Pretty nice and smooth. Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Pete Rock and CL Smooth. And that's the other thing that I almost forgot that you got to be really careful about on this one too is to hold it down like this and not try to hold it out like a cigarette or whatever. I do vapes like that sometimes, and it's whatever. But don't do that with this one because the chamber is like right there on the bottom. So yeah, and then there are little holes in the sides of this ceramic chamber. And there is also a pretty cool design. I didn't think that this was going to work as good as it does, but it does actually work. It's basically a little dab tool. And then once you set it down in there and screw it in, if you've got some like really, what do you call it? Like almost straight up liquid concentrate, that molasses consistency type of shit. This makes it much easier, would make it much easier to get it into the chamber and actually get it down to the bottom because you just stick it in like that, and then when you screw it back on, it pops back out. So, you're basically loading it right into the chamber right there. And so, yeah, let's take another quick one and then we'll wrap this video up because I'm going to try to shoot several short videos tonight, just straight to the point about a few things. And yeah, so let's sesh it out again. There you go. I mean, if you want to see a deeper dive, there's, well, not as many as there's going to be, when I do my little review of the proxy, but, there are a ton of reviews and unboxings and yada, yada, yada uh, on this little dab pen. But I could say in my little 2 days experience with it so far, A plus. For $100 wax pen, most of the other wax pens that I've tried in this price range um, will be weird, like the Lucas Swordfish. I don't know if I even mentioned that. What happened to my Lucas Swordfish? It fell in the toilet. So it's my fault. My fault that it stopped working. If I could find where I set it, I know I set it around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. um, like when you get into the chamber, yes, I know it's black because it was loaded, or it was in the middle of burning a sesh. When it fell into the toilet, or when it stopped working, rather. So the way that this ceramic, let me do it down here since I'm on this ceramic chamber really works is that there's a plate down on the bottom over top of a hot coil. So this is basically still an open coil, sort of an open coil. It's a coil with a little tiny plate on top of it, and you can feel it giving way and shit when you go to like try to swab it out. And then it says in the book too that you're not supposed to like heat it when there's nothing in it, and so it makes this a little bit of a pain in the ass to keep clean. And this one, the ceramic chamber, is pretty solid in there. And so, I've just been taking Q-tips these past 2 days. And, when I finish it off completely and just wipe it clean, and we're good to go. What do you know? So, yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching my probably the shortest video I've ever made in the history of this channel. I love you, baby. I will see you in the next ones. Bye.